In the last 5 years, I have tested every single YouTube automation tool out there and spent way too much money doing it, so you don't have to. There is one tool that completely changed how I research YouTube automation. Channels using it are pulling millions of views, and most people have never even heard of it. I'll get to that one in a minute. Before I get into the tools, you need to understand one thing about YouTube automation that most people get completely wrong. The goal is not to rank in search. Search traffic is nice, but it's not what grows channels. What grows channels is suggested and browse traffic, getting your videos pushed to people who weren't looking for them. The algorithm deciding your video is worth showing to someone scrolling their homepage or sitting at the end of someone else's video. That distinction matters because almost every tool in this space was built around search. Once you understand that suggested and browse is where the real views happen, you start to see exactly why most of these tools fall short for YouTube automation specifically. vidIQ. I used it for over a year, and the honest review is, it's a well-built tool. It just wasn't built for what I was doing. vidIQ is built around keyword research, search volume, competition scores, SEO metrics. All of that is genuinely useful if your strategy is to rank in search. But for YouTube automation, that's not the strategy. I don't want to know what people are searching for. I want to know what the algorithm is already pushing to people who aren't searching for anything. What videos are landing on home pages? What content is appearing at the end of other people's videos and pulling clicks? vidIQ doesn't tell you that. It tells you what people type into the search bar. For YouTube automation, those are two very different things. TubeBuddy. Same problem, different interface. Keyword research, search volume, SEO scoring. Built for creators who want to rank, not for automation channels trying to get pushed by the algorithm. I looked at it seriously and came to the same conclusion pretty quickly. The one thing TubeBuddy had that I genuinely liked was the A/B thumbnail testing feature. You could run two thumbnail variations against each other and see which one drove more clicks over time. That was actually useful. But YouTube rolled out their own native A/B testing directly inside YouTube Studio, so that advantage is gone. You can do it for free without needing a third-party tool at all. Then I found 1 of 10, and this one was genuinely different. 1 of 10 is built around outlier videos, finding the videos in a niche that are massively outperforming relative to the channel's subscriber count. A channel with 4,000 subscribers that pulled 800,000 views on one video. That right there is a signal. The topic is a good one, the title and thumbnail get the clicks. The algorithm pushed that video hard beyond the existing audience. That's exactly the kind of data YouTube automation channels need before they make anything. I used 1 of 10 for a long time. It was the first tool that felt like it was actually built for the same problem I was trying to solve. And it made a real difference to how I researched niches and picked topics. But the longer I used it, the more I noticed what was missing. No niche validation with RPM estimates. No title generation from the outlier data. No thumbnail testing against real competition. No script writing built on the research I'd just done. No competitor tracking that updated automatically. It found the outlier and then left me on my own to figure out what to do with it. So that tool I mentioned at the start, the one channels are using to pull millions of views, it's called Outlier. And I know it well because I built it. I built it because 1 of 10 got me closest, but there was still a gap between finding an outlier and knowing what to actually do with it. Outlier closes that gap. It finds the outlier videos, scores them by how hard the algorithm pushed them, generates title variations ranked by predicted click rate, tests your thumbnail against real competition before you post, writes your script from the outlier research you've already done, and tracks your competitors automatically, so you always know what's working in your niche right now. The whole research sequence, from niche selection to finished script, connected in one place. Built specifically for YouTube automation, not for search, for suggested and browse. There's a feature inside Outlier that I haven't seen in any other YouTube tool, and it's the thing that turns a one-time research session into a system that runs without you. And there's something inside the thumbnail simulator that most people who've used it say completely changed how they think about click-through rate, because it shows you something about your own thumbnail that you genuinely cannot see when you're designing it alone. I'm not going to walk through all of it here. There's a full video where I go through every single feature inside Outlier, exactly how it works, and that one thing most people miss. You can click the video on your screen now to watch it. And since you're still here, before you spend another dollar on any YouTube automation tool, ask yourself one question. Does this tool tell me what the algorithm is already pushing to people who aren't searching? Or does it only tell me what people are typing into the search bar? That question alone will save you years of using the wrong thing. I learned that after 5 years and more money than I should have spent. You just learned it for free. If you want to see everything Outlier does, every feature, the full walkthrough, and the thing inside it that most people miss, the next video is right there. Click it now.